But the fact of the matter is, at WrestleMania, WWE made a statement in the women's division by having Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE, beat Becky Lynch on the show of shows. Becky Lynch, who hasn't been pinned, who hasn't lost a match since 2019, since she lost her SmackDown Women's Championship, I believe, to Bayley or Charlotte back in 2019 when she was the man and was Becky 2 belts. Yeah. She hadn't lost till then. Since then, actually. And unfortunately, WWE decided to go against what I thought would have been the best way to open WrestleMania, which was to open with the match that should have been the main event of night one, but wasn't. And that is Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. But the end result was no different. Bianca Belair walks out Raw Women's Champion. And she did so for the second WrestleMania in a row. Last year, she beat Sasha Banks in the main event. This year, she beats the Unstoppable, the Man, one of WWE's top stars, bar none, and one of the most protected stars in WWE in recent memory, in Becky Lynch. That is nothing to sneeze at. And now that Bianca Belair is truly established as a top star, not just in the women's division, but in WWE itself, now it's time for Bianca Belair to start putting people over, to start putting some of the younger women stars over. I'm talking about Rhea Ripley. I'm talking about Liv Morgan. I'm talking about Nikki ASH. Built these stars up, and now that's Bianca Belair's brand new challenge. Because up until now, she's been able to, for lack of a better term, ride the coattails, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but what I'm talking about is that in the past, Charlotte Flair has carried their feud, Sasha Banks has carried their feud, Becky Lynch has carried their feud. Now, Bianca Belair is the champion. She is a top star. And after she gets through all these rematches and the continuance of her rivalry with Becky Lynch, after she gets through that, the responsibility, the major bulk of the responsibility is going to fall upon her, as it should be. Because if you're trying to establish a new star, a new top star, a household name, that's the next step. That's the next challenge. Bianca Belair has already proven to us that she can be a top champion, that she can have a good match, that she can be entertaining. But can she carry herself in the manner that a Becky Lynch, or a Charlotte Flair, or a Sasha Banks, or a Bayley once did in the past? That is the challenge that Bianca Belair and WWE have in the coming weeks, in the coming months. Can they achieve it? Will they achieve it? Should they achieve it? We have yet to find out, but I cannot be more excited for Bianca Belair to be in that position. So with that said, what do you think? Do you think Bianca Belair can carry that responsibility as a top star on the WWE roster, bar none? Or do you think she still has a learning curve and she's going to suffer, but eventually she might get there? I don't know. Leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions on the comment section below.